everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Lyric from Lovely Lyric Games, and welcome back to episode 3 of the Barnyard Rescue. So, last time we were working on our little alpaca habitat, which we are hoping to put in here. We have our Sussex chicken habitat right over in here. And if you see, we have quite some chickens running in here. Oh, and apparently one's about to die of old age. So, that's less than fun. But, we are, I think, still looking for some alpacas. We have 2 males and 2 females, but they do have a big social group size. Let's check here. Yeah, so they could have up to 40, with up to 13 males and 39 females. So why don't we come to animal trading, and let's see. We still have it set for alpacas. It looks like most of them are still, male. We're gonna need some more females, but we can start working on setting up the exhibit. We can theoretically get them done soon, and I'm thinking I might want to put a pig habitat there, so we could maybe start looking at, the pigs as well. I just want to make sure no one's gonna inbreed. We'll have to keep our eye on that, but let's look maybe too. On top of the alpacas, we also have the pigs, which I don't remember their specific thing, but I believe it starts with a T. So we're gonna scroll in this fun little, I love the Zoopedia. It's so helpful. I'm so happy it's built into the game. The Tamworth pig, I knew it was a T. So they can only have up to 5 per social group, which is interesting. I feel like there's always a lot of pigs together. Okay, let's come to animal trading, and let's maybe tack them on with the alpacas. Because in addition to that, in addition to them having their own habitat, I'm also planning, let me check my document, so right on over next to the chicken habitat here, I want there to be like a chicken pig crossover habitat in theory, but to do that we're gonna need, I think I would prefer to start with their one habitat. Okay, 6,000 conservation credits. Yeah, well, we're broke. Okay, a lot of these women pigs look really good. Who are you? You're from Mile. I want to try and make sure pigs we're getting don't all, that they aren't related. Okay. So this male's from Mile. Let's get him as our male. And then Yuki, we could grab her, and we need 3 more, up to 3 more females. She's really good. She's a bronze. Same from Yuki. So is Scarlet, and let's grab, we can grab Savannah. Oh, actually, we might grab Sophia from the Frontier Zoo. It'll be slightly different genetics, but size and longevity I think are harder to keep good than fertility and immunity. Like, I think those have to build up over generations. Oh, more female alpacas are here. Okay, only one. I mean, both are kind of mid, but I'm going to get the one female alpaca who is slightly better than the rest. Okay, and we are going to want to, now our chickens too, we do want to put these on the market to trade. Yeah, I was gonna say, our Goat Star men will put up for 25 each. You know, we can put up our bronze guy for 15, and then the rest of them we're just gonna put up for 10 conservation credits. And we have 420 left, which is good. Okay, we no longer need more pigs, at least for the moment, so we're gonna take that off the market menu. Okay, riveting gameplay. But we know this is going to be the alpaca habitat, so let's look at habitat. We have food and water. I did try to make it a little more mountainous as well, a little hillier, because I know alpacas usually, I think, in the wild are a mountainous type of creature. And what's really nice is you can sort all this by a creature. So let's see enrichment. Do we have anything for them? We have the herb scent marker, but nothing else. So, oh, we are in breed warning. Okay. We'll set that one herb marker for now. Okay, Queen, what is up with you? Well, you're pregnant. Who are you? Lewis, we're getting rid of you for now. We might keep one of our male chickens for the pig habitat, but I'm not worried about that yet. I feel like my sensitivity is messed up. Hang on, I'm going to jump in my settings in a minute here. Alright, we are back, and I want to start getting some alpaca plants in here. So let's research, or not research, well, we're going to have to research. Let's maybe put down some plants and sort of decorate this exhibit. Or habitat. Sorry, the exhibits are the little containers, which in this game does kind of make a difference. Okay. We're going to need to research more there. South American, originally temperate grassland taiga. Okay, so let's do these filters. South American plants in the biome, grassland taiga, and temperate. And this gets us some plants. By the herb scent markers, I always like to put, like, I don't know, some flowers. These little purple ones are pretty cute. So maybe, like, they can't exactly see the scent marker, but it'll look like they're smelling the flowers from the front at least. And let's look at trees. Do we have a lot of trees for here? African oil palm. I mean, we could maybe put more of a palm-based tree on there. Oh, we completed mechanic and vet research. Okay, let's grab this real quick. Unlocking more barriers, which is good because I'm not great at making custom barriers. Yeah, they can just keep researching diseases for now. These sort of trees could maybe go there. These trees are quite small, but we could maybe put one there and one over there. Tomatoes. There's not really a lot of trees here. Here, maybe we put a little one up by our food trough, and then we could maybe throw some maybe some reeds back by their house as kind of like a little bit of privacy. Ooh, here, this is more of a tree I was looking for, a monkey puzzle tree. Something a bit bigger, maybe more pine based. Like that. Okay, that is actually really close to what I was looking for. Oh, this is a big tree. This we could, in theory, put back here, but it's so big it almost looks like it. Can they still get in? Yeah, I think they can still get into their shelter around the tree. We'll have to double check this though. We are going to request a keeper over there. Okay, now I think, let's see if there's any more female alpacas that have come up. Okay, there's a few more. Okay, we can grab her. She's decent. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name. I'm so sorry. If you guys have any animals you want named after y'all, I'm more than happy to do that. We have 7 alpacas. I think this is a good amount to start. We have 3 males, 4 females. Let's put them in the quarantine over here. And then we can put them in the habitat as well. I do want to make sure we have a little bit of rock too. I think the tiger rocks are gonna look a little... I feel like it's going to look more natural. Let's maybe shift and sink that one in a little. I love sinking rocks into the ground like this. I think it helps it look a little more natural because a lot of the times water surfaces like this in real life, like in the wild, are quite rocky. They're not usually super smooth or anything like that. So I kind of like adding the little detail. A lot of people probably do it better than I do. Oh my god, Melissa. Dude. These male chickens are gonna be the death of me. Trying to inbreed like that, SMH. Whoa, look at her. She's pretty. She has like a unique coloration comparatively. Oh, one of our chickens passed away from old age. 6 years old only? That's crazy. We should have like a chicken memorial wall. It might fill up quickly because they're all gonna die, apparently, but let's see, maybe construction, architecture. This, if we could we make it not a fugly color though? I think like this would be okay for a chicken memorial. Let's grab this. There we go. Okay, that can be a nice little memorial wall, because now if we come here, I know there are little plaques you can do. Was it? I can't imagine it's under habitat. Facilities, media and devices, memorial plaque. Let's do limestone. And we can put the first one right up here, and we're going to have to... Too far from the path for viewing. Was it too high? Okay, well, we'll fix that in a minute, but... Okay. Tegwin, 6.1 years old. Tegwin, who was a Sussex chicken. She was a female who was 6.1 years old. Female. She was an adult. She had 6.1 years. Died of old age. 6.1. Okay, and let's check when did she die. I'm just gonna put the date of today in game, which is 16 June, year 5, which will just do 05. Okay, let's... Died on... It was June 16th, 05. Alright, and that way we'll have a little... Maybe we'll make, like, a specific animal graveyard eventually, but let's try to put it down there. Okay, it can be viewed. Okay. There. That way we'll have a little memento place for our chickens. Let's see. Let's check on the alpacas. How are they in quarantine? They are still chilling in quarantine. I do want to keep my eye out for more female alpacas. Like, she isn't the best, but, you know, she is decent, and we can send her to quarantine. Just to have a decent social size. I think being around the middle range is ideal. Okay, some of our chickens are maturing. Are you a female or a male? All the males I'm just going to grab out of here. Irma. Sky's a female. Send. We have a freaking lot of chickens. Alexander. That should help keep down the inbreeding. And let's grab the alpacas who are passing. I think we should schedule the delivery. in here, and then once we can see how much coverage they want, we can keep working on expanding or decorating the habitat. And then in terms of research, once the alpacas are in their habitat, we can then focus on researching them, which should be beneficial. I do want to grab another keeper. Or honestly, maybe 2. Just to be on the safe side, you know? We don't want our staff to be overwhelmed. Okay, animal is now in the zoo. It has damaged barrier. Mechanic requested. Dude, how are the barriers damaged? I just made them. Anywho. Okay, that are now gonna research that. And let's check our alpaca. Okay, I want to check the animal, like, pathfinding. Animal welfare, breeding. No, habitat, transversable area. Okay, so they can still get into their little house. That's what I wanted to make sure, is they could get in around the tree. Okay. That is good. That's good news. Alright, and how much coverage do they like? In terms of plants, they actually have too much coverage. See, this is why I wanted to check. Okay, let's get rid of this little palm tree. And maybe this one too. And maybe we'll move this little more brush tree to be over here. Now let's see. How's the coverage? Now, environment, no. Terrain, no. Environment, coverage. We're on the habitat, not the alpaca. That's why it looks different. Still too much coverage. Okay. Let's maybe delete a couple of these rocks. And maybe some reeds over here. I want to make sure we are keeping them as happy as we possibly can. Okay, coverage is now good. Let's do, they want more short grass, less long grass, which is quite the easy swap if I do say so myself. You know, we can just sort of run this brush over here really quick, turn down the long grass, make sure they have enough short grass, and then they should be happy as alpacas in a zoo. You know? I mean, we so commonly see these animals in, like, petting zoo type places, and like I know the Barnyard Rescue, it's like you can have it be more petting zoo focused, but I don't know, I kind of thought it would be nice to have more of a like what these animals might have lived in the wild as like an educational thing. Like, yeah, we farm them, but they were once, they weren't always farmed, you know. A little bit of soil. I want to do maybe some light soil in over here by the little shelter. I always like to make the shelters soiled, assuming no animal like hates it. And it kind of makes sense too, because like grass might not grow under the super big tree because it's pretty shaded. And a little bit of rock I might kind of just outline this thing with. Rock maybe a little smoother on the like outer edge. And then maybe we kind of make a little bit of soil to kind of make it a little more blended. And look at that. All of a sudden we have super happy alpacas. Okay, another one of our chickens passed away, so we're going to have to do another memorial pretty quickly here. Let's duplicate in loving memory. No, this was Tigwin. Tigwin, and this was a Sussex chicken. Let's copy this and do that. And then this is Irma, who died. Oh my god, another one died. Okay, I'm gonna pause. September is the 9th month. On the 20th, I think she might have died on the 21st. Sorry, I was using my arrow keys and I triggered my face. Let's do that. And it is year 5. Died of old age. Tegwin did also die of old age. It didn't say it though. And now we also have Joseph, who he was 6.8. Irma was 6.2 years old. So I want to make sure these are reflecting that. I think it's important that we honor the animals who have passed away. Irma was 6.2 years old. Alright, let's copy this. Paste that. And now we have Joseph. And he passed away. He was 6.8 years old. And he passed away, I believe, on the 22nd. Alright. And I'm not angry. Just was using my arrow keys. Okay. Now, back to business. We got at least 300 guests in the zoo, which is great. Oh, this is big. Many guesting tickets are underpriced. Okay, let's maybe charge $6 for adults and $5 for kids. I like to knock a little discount off for the kids. Oh my god, more chickens are dying of old age. Wow, I didn't realize how short their lives were comparatively. And her name was Aura, which is kind of crazy. I bet she was Aura farming. Get it, guys? Get it? Am I hit on the memes? Am I really, really funny and hit on the memes? Alright, let's do, it was the 10th. It was the 12th of October, which is the 10th month. Oh, Joseph, I forgot to make him a man. Sorry. Aura was 7 years old. Dang, queen. She kind of living. She kind of lived a freaking long time. All right, 7 years old. Okay. Now, theoretically, in Minecraft, our alpacas should be quite happy. And we need to get donation bins along here. That is something we haven't done that we need to do for this habitat. Specifically, we can put one right here. One there. It's kind of in between. I don't want to obstruct anyone's view. But, you know, it is really helpful if they do donate to us. We also should work on some education facilities by this habitat, you know. Why go to a zoo if you can't learn about the animals that are there? That's kind of the whole point, is it not? Okay, let's do this, and that, and this and that, and bada bing, bada boom. We have stands, and we're going to need speakers. That one doesn't have power, I don't believe. That's okay. Power's overrated. Let's do alpaca. Alpaca conversation. Here, let's just make it slightly bigger. Like I said, we want our guests to be educated. Okay, let's look. I'm gonna say that's a man. Disease animal discovered. Queen. We will get the vet over there. Alright, let's get back over here. We do want our alpacas to educate people. We do want our people to be educated on alpacas, so that should, in theory, help. Alright, and how are our alpacas doing? We have keepers assigned. We have multiple keepers. I guess we could hire another one. Like, it won't hurt. Maybe we'll just do a second mechanic and a second vet. I don't know why there's disease there. They're just chickens. It should be easy to keep clean. Look at them all. They're so happy. Ooh, one thing we should do, I know we're still waiting for more research for enrichment, but we should put down some of the habitat web cameras that helps advertise our zoo. Utilities? I could have sworn it was on media devices and education. It is. I just need to find it. Where are you? Tour point, no. Okay, maybe I'm a fool. No, it's right there. It's right there. Found it. Haha. Here, what if we put one, like, on this tree? Hold on. Let me enter the camera view. No, that is not where I want you facing. I want it, like... Ooh, what about, like, up in here? What's your camera view? Yeah, that kind of gives more, like, that's more so the view I was thinking. Here, now that it's sort of angled down a bit more, perfect. And there's still a decent area off camera. We should do this, so there's one where you can kind of see by their water and their food. Actually, might bring it down a little. Okay. And then maybe we'll put one more over facing that area. Let's do this and let's enter the camera view. Yeah, and that kind of will show some of the more open area, maybe where we might put an enrichment thing or two. Millie, Olympia, Smack. Ooh, one of our alpacas is expecting. Ooh, a couple more chickens died. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay. Well, let's do 2 more chicken memorial plaques, and then next episode we will focus on making our pig stuff. Okay, so Colleen is gone. Feng Huan is 6.7, a female. Okay, let's grab her. Okay. She is going to be honored for her life in the zoo, for giving us babies. It's now 06. It is March 29th, and March is the 3rd month. Bam. Okay. Yeah, well, I think we're going to leave this episode here. I don't know why all of our chickens are getting ill, but we do now have some beautiful, beautiful alpacas in the zoo. So if you guys are excited about that, excited to see some more enrichment items for them, please consider liking, subscribing. I play a lot of animal-themed games on my channel, so if you like this game, there might be some other ones hidden on there you should check out. If not, just thank you for watching till the end. I hope you are all well. I hope the rest of your day goes well, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye!